thought that a ceasefire is what Hamas really, really wanted, but now they're freezing all the talks for a ceasefire. But at the same time, they're pushing erroneous demands that are impossible. You can't give a bunch of massacring murderers the demands that they're pressuring for, and then you have the same time United States and a bunch of allies, allied Arab countries, even Qatar, even Saudi Arabia, saying, hey, let's give them a state. What? A whole state? I mean, they kind of had a state with Gaza, which was completely liberated from all Jewish presence, completely, entirely in 2005. And what did they do with that state that they had, with that Gaza? They launched all kinds of attacks all these years. And then, of course, a huge massacre and kidnapping babies and killing people. But Netanyahu is really saying, look, enough with the pressure. He's standing against this pressure for a two-state solution. Like, here's a reward. Here you go. Now it's the time. Now it's the right time. There should be no pressure to give a state in this way, in this time. And really, Mike Pompeo shows up and he talks about, hey, there's a lot of destabilization happening in the Middle East, this regional war. It could really become much, much, much bigger. And we need deterrence. He says, teach the bad guys that terror does not pay, and evil does not pay, wickedness does not pay. We need that deterrence to be stronger. And that's what U.S. is standing with us on. And Mike Pompeo was dancing with the soldiers. It was just very nice to watch. And but he said, yeah, there's cyber attacks, there's anti-Semitism everywhere, and it's very destabilizing. Thousands of Hamas pro-Hamas protesters just continuously, week by week, take to the streets of London. And we still have 134 Israelis captive in Gaza. I'm doing my best to go underground to find where they are, to do the missions that I do, and it's thank you for your prayers. Yoav Gallant, I met him not that long ago when he came to visit our troops, and he says that there's 30 UN employees, UNRWA, Refugee Works Agency, which is specifically just for Palestinians, and 30 of those employees assisted, and some took part in the massacres. Even one of them took an actual hostage. That is really, really, really bad. There needs to be some serious checks and balances against the UN as well. Not just everything goes back to the same as it was. It can't all go back to the same as it was. So we've lost more soldiers. I think the number is 234 of IDF that have fallen in this whole entire battle. And so that Hezbollah attacked, shooting a massive barrage. You probably know, direct hits. They have some missiles that are very, very direct, unlike Hamas's missiles. The Hezbollah really hits direct, and they killed. And it's really erupting. I mean, how are they going to go back? Think with me. How are Jewish people going to go back to Metula, to Kiryat Shmona, to all of these areas in the north? How are they going to go back there? We need more heroes and more heroines. Like, meet one of my friends who, she's a colonel, Yarden, battalion commander. She is one of these heroes. And we need more heroes throughout the world right now. On October 7th, she woke up in her home in southern Israel. She heard the sounds of sirens, where her whole family was hiding. But she heard that the attack is even happening on her base, and she's a battalion commander. So she jumps up, gets in the car, picks up 4 soldiers on the way, drove right into the danger, right into thousands of terrorists. And she saw that there was terrorists all over the road. And she tells her husband on the phone, go to safety. I'm going to handle this. And she's been handling it like I saw how she's handling it. She commands really, really well. So I want to encourage you. Be a hero in this time. Don't back down to pressure. Don't succumb to the pressures, and keep standing together. Read the Word of God. 2 Samuel 7, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel. I will plant them, that they will dwell in a place of their own. No more will they move, neither will the children of wickedness afflict them anymore. And so I recognize that I will bless those who bless you. Come on, we got to be able to see all the families of the earth connect now. And first of all, share this video, would you? And thank you for standing with the troops. Thank you for sending supplies to the troops, and for even helping us to take care of the families who fled from the north, from the south. Thank you for understanding that God's covenant is forever. I'm Chaim Mailspin, Sergeant Major, blessing you from the midst of it all.